Syleena Johnson, and you are watching Shooter's World, so keep it locked right here.
So our next guest needs no introduction. This is the one and only, the Miss Beautiful Syleena Johnson.
Yes! How is everybody? I'm so sorry I'm late. Such a disaster.
What's up?
Wait for it. Okay.
How are you doing
I'm
today?
fine. How are you all?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to
Awesome.
have you here with us.
Yes.
So let's take it back where it all started. This was your first album.
I want you to perish. You really should die. This is, in fact, first of all, this is a bootleg copy. Okay, these were never made this way.
Oh, really?
No, sir. Unless it's something I don't know.
So wait,
However,
a TSL exclusive. So you bring out the CD.
A tape.
A tape. You bring out the tape.
Yes.
And it's bootleg?
No, it has the pamphlet and everything. I didn't open it because I wanted you to do the honor in opening it.
So you really bought this from
I
me?
did. No, I got
He
that
had that
just
for
for you. Just to present it to you.
What?
To-
So you
to
couldn't
surprise
put it on the
you.
CD? You gonna tell them how old I am and put it on the tape?
No, because I love music, so I collect cassettes. You should see my cassette collection. So I wanted to surprise you.
She's surprised.
This is a disaster. Okay, let's open it up. First of all, this is ridiculous, but okay.
It's like opening a gift.
You see, it's very interesting because this picture. Oh, it's like brand spanking new. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
Do they sit and make tapes, like tape players, like
Child.
how people play?
We got to get a boombox. That's the only way we can survive. This is my, indeed, in fact, senior turnabout picture. That's real talk. I was in high school and I took a turnabout picture.
Yeah.
And my father made it my music.
And that was the actual.
It's a disaster.
But I mean, it was cute though.
No, it's not cute. It's not cute. Look at my hair and my earrings. You tell me. You tell me.
The
I think
earring.
that's good. I mean, I'm just saying. But I mean, it's cool though because I was 17 years old here. That was 20 years ago. So it's interesting. I've been in business a very long time. But yes, this is cool. This does. I sent a tape in. That's what got me signed. I sent a tape in. That's how long ago I got my signed. I guess that was 1998.
What did you send a tape in of you singing?
Is it on here? Baby, no. I sent in So Confused. That's the song that got me signed.
Do you mind singing a little bit of that?
Baby, I'm so confused. Remember that song?
Yeah, that's
I don't need my words, child. Now we got to. Now you're gonna embarrass me. Yeah, but I wrote that song when I was 17 years old, and I got signed when I was 20 by Job Records, 1998, 21, 1998.
How has the music industry treated you?
Oh God, like shit. But it's okay. The industry, it's okay because I'm not exempt. You know, it treats us all like shit.
You're right. Life treats us like shit.
Okay.
It is what it is.
But I mean, just to keep it all the way 100, you know, the industry is not built to treat you like, you know, it's not about the industry. You have to find ways to highlight yourself. It's about self-love. That's what it's all about in this industry, for yourself. You know, you can't depend on, when you start depending on other people for your happiness, oh, this lipstick is like making noises. When you start depending on other people for your happiness in this industry, including the fans, you will fail. Because it's not about, it's about, you know, pleasing them, you know, as far as what you offer them. But they're already happy because they bought the record. You see what I'm saying? So when you're in the studio, yeah, you put together things that you love first, because you have to love to perform it, but then you have to keep them in mind. You know what I'm saying? What do they like? What does your audience want to hear? But then after that, it's about you. You have to have self-love, because if you get wrapped up into them, then now everything you do is about their gratification. You know what I'm saying? They're getting what is it that they think? And now who are you? You're lost without without, this,
But I also, with that being said, I also feel like a lot of artists today, there's no musical attachment to the artist and the song anymore. Like you said, because a lot of people are recording music in regards to what they think their fans just want to hear. But back in the days, in the 80s and the 90s, there was a passion behind music.
And that's
people
why-
were singing from a place that they can relate to, a place,
And
what I
that's
mean?
one reason why I respect you, because every chapter is what you were going through in that particular time in your life.
This one is too. Chapter 6 is, I just finished it. It's called Couples Therapy. I am actually in couples therapy with my husband. So, but it's not bad. It's to understand each other more. Therapy is not always a bad thing.
It's
Black
not.
people, we have to stop feeling like, oh, if you go to a therapist, you're crazy as hell. That's really not the truth.
Right.
You really need someone to talk to bounce, what you feel off of them and have a non-biased, you know what I'm saying, and get non-biased feedback. If we all indulge, especially in the music industry, because there's mental illness running rampant, honey, in my industry. So if we indulged in mental health and went and got, I'm a therapist, I love her. Her name is Dr. Shay. She's the bomb. If we got, help, mental help, we'd be a better setup, because then people would know themselves and be on a path to understanding themselves more and doing better in their lives and doing better by others because they're better within themselves.
Right. So out of all the chapters, which one was your all-time favorite? Because my favorite was the sexual side of Syleena. Because when I heard phone sex, I was like, God damn.
Okay,
I was like, yes.
Because I'm a woman that get it all twisted up. But I like to give in my records all facets of a woman. For me, that's what it's about as a writer. Yeah, I'm gonna have you cuss out songs because we do feel like that. We're
Yes.
women. We
Human
cuss me in
nature.
that all the
Yeah.
time. But we also love them at the same time. We're also unsure about them. We're unsure of ourselves. We sometimes want to be sexy, like banana sexy, which is why Beyonce just said, you know what, I got a baby and a husband, and as you can see, I've been having sex. So therefore, I'm going to really tap into my, sexual side. She's a woman, and she probably wants to talk about these things and feel confident. Now she probably feels confident about talking about it. I've always felt confident about it because I'm confident about anything that goes on in my life. But that's her path. That doesn't mean, oh, she's terrible and different. It's good to see her be this woman. I love this album that she just released because you could tell like she's a woman.
Yes.
For me, I feel like I can relate to this album more because she be talking about women's stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I always give the sexy song, the positive song, the strong song, the tell-off song. You have to have all these things. Nobody says the same shit in a conversation. Nobody just
Exactly.
sits there and be like, well, I only hate men, so we can't talk about nothing else other than that. No one does it. So I try to give all facets of a woman from a woman's point of view. Because I'm one, so I feel like I can speak on our behalf.
So you went from music to reality star. How's TV treated you?
Well, I've always been on TV, obviously, because I'm an entertainer. And what I don't like is being classified as a reality star, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, because I was a recording artist for 20 years before that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm a recording artist who is a television person
I like that.
That's what it
Yes.
is. And for me, R&B Divas was originally supposed to be a music television docuseries that gave us a platform for R&B, because it's a dying breed, a platform to be able to really get it back out there in the world, because TV right now is the smoking gun.
Yes,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is,
It's the
yes.
biggest way to get to people. Reality television is actually really cool if you use it in the right way. But unfortunately, there are some, negative connotations attached to it that can hurt you. And being a person who has already been branded for 20 years is a very fine line for artists. You know what I'm saying? We have to make sure. But it's bananas, because you're also in a reality situation where you might have to cuss somebody the fuck out. Or, which you would do in your real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but as artists, we've been spending all this time trying to be private. And then now we're on reality TV, so it's kind of like, Please just don't say shit to me because then they gonna know who I really am. But I don't give zero, you know the other word, because in my music I've been me. I'm the horse's ass, you know, so to speak. You know, I'm the horse's mouth and his ass. So you're not gonna be able to get a story about me on some shit that you already don't know. That's gonna be played out.
Right.
Because it's gonna be like, well, we already knew that. You get chapter 2 challenge. She told you, you know, in this song and that song.
Right.
If you're a Syleena Johnson fan. So it is fun though, to some extent. As you know, sometimes. Baby, girl. It's a stressful situation being involved, being forced to be around a whole bunch of women that are not at their levels.
Right.
That to me is backpedaling. You see what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
So you can either go into the situation and end up having to steal on everybody in the room, which is counterproductive and backpedaling. Or you can say, okay, God, you put me in this predicament with all these hoes. Oops. And I have to, you know, I have to deal with this situation. What you can do is learn about you, work on you, because you can't change them. So this is an opportunity. It has been for me to work on my patience, to work on understanding others. You know, it's not just about, okay, she's off the chain, but why? Why is she off the chain? You know what I'm saying? What's really going on with her? Why? You know. So it's taught me to do that. And even though black women are, we gonna roll a net off our shoulders. But even though that's who we are, I still love them. And I still love working with them because there's so much more to them. And I think we're misunderstood, personally. And I think we could be so powerful if we just got a hold of ourselves mentally. So I don't feel like, you know, what, it does get on your nerves.
Yeah.
But you have to learn how to work with people.
Exactly.
If you're going to be a business person in this world, you're going to have to learn how to deal with different
Right.
personalities. And men are no walk in the park. Let me just say this.
Try to-
Oh my God. In business, a hot ass mess. I'd rather deal with women on business related things. And some would say, women get too emotionally attached. Well, emotion is in business. And that's the problem with men. They feel that it's not, but emotionally you are dealing with things and you're acting on them to try to act like you're not attached. But at least we know, yeah, we're emotional beings and we make decisions based on emotions as well as what makes sense. But you have to have the two of those. I feel like women are we're more meticulous. We're more on time. We'll follow up better. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of different things. Now, some of us are a hot mess, but for the most part, everybody I work with is a black. You know, my manager. Everybody I work with is a black woman, other than my lawyer. My manager, my personal trainer is a black woman. My partner for Syleena Health and Fitness is black. The lady that I join parties with for my hairline, she's black. She's a black woman. It's all women.
So tell us more about your hairline.
This is my True Diva. It's www.truedivahair.com, and I sell U-wigs, I sell temple hair, Brazilian hair, Malaysian hair, all, you know, called Virgin and Remy. I sell both of them. I even sell some accessories as well. But the thing that I specialize, that the Syleena Johnson brand for Renowned Hair specializes in, the True Diva hairline specializes in, is the U-wig, which is this on my head. So it's like, it's a U, it's shaped in a U. I just braid out my hair and then I clip it in. And then it looks like a whole sew-in, but you don't have to deal with that, and then you just go home and take it off and sit it on the shelf. And hey, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool because you can do all kind of different hairstyles. Let's say you want this kind of hairstyle, you got a short one, you just put that in. Say you want the curly look, you just put that in, blend your little hair, and go about your business. So for now, I just throw this in while I'm training and stuff like that, working out. But it's online, www.truedivahair.com.
You're an entrepreneur.
I am an entrepreneur, yes I am. And Mommy's Got Soul Workout DVD is coming too.
Oh, okay.
Coming soon. After I had my kids, I gained like 80 pounds. It took me forever to try to lose weight. Still trying to lose like 20 of the last pounds, whatever. But I don't want a workout DVD with a bunch of skinny girls talking about they got kids. That's not what my friends look like. And so I wanted women that look like real women that work out and that are healthy. Because just because you're skinny don't mean you're healthy.
Right.
I know a lot of skinny people that look like that's probably about to fall out because they eat terrible, they drink, they smoke, and they're super duper unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? They can be skinny, ripped up, all that, and still be like about to fall out. So I want women who are thick or women who have curves to understand that you can be healthy with this body as well and happy with it. And you had a baby, so give yourself a break. This is it's like a normal workout with no weights or anything, and you can do the thing in your hotel or whatever. And it's tough, but it's not ridiculous. There's a pregnant woman in the video, doing the modified moves. So that's coming soon. And then I'll do a harder one for, when you lose weight, whatever. But that, chapter 6, I'm working on that. There's a very special person who's an executive producer, but I can't say who that is.
Stay tuned.
You have to watch R&B Divas to find out. And I'm just finishing up. I've been recording it for 2 years. I'm so tired of it. I don't know what to do. I'm so tired of talking about chapter 6 and recording chapter 6 and I'm recording chapter 6. I'm so sick of that, I don't know what to do. But it's pretty much done, so I'm happy about that. And that is it, I think.
Well, as far as R&B Divas, this is season 3. Right?
Season 3, April 23rd.
What is your favorite season so far?
Season 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what can we expect from you?
Season 3 is off the chain. It's so fun because it's everything you can want. There's the arguing element, which goes on a lot,
Right.
but not ridiculous like season 1 and 2. Like argument for no reason, like just some shit. That's like, what are we doing? You this man. None of that foolishness. But there is art. I mean, Monifa and Kiki almost have a fist fight with the very first episode.
Oh.
Kiki tries to headbutt her, which is.
Oh.
Woo! There's no headbutting in R&B. I didn't understand that concept. Yeah, I didn't understand that. But see, when you have this involved, things take a turn. So that's going to be a very interesting first episode. But we have more singing. There's a lot more singing. There's a wedding. A same-sex marriage, which is a beautiful thing. It's a gorgeous union, and it's in Hawaii, which is beautiful. Everybody's stories are strong. We have Mila and Latavia. Mila from 702. Latavia.
How was it working with Music Soul Child? Because I know.
With Music Soul Child? Music cool. He get on my nerves,
He's
but he cool.
dating Mila.
But they're not really together, but they live together.
Okay.
Because they have a child.
See, you airing out all this?
No, they have a child, and they're like best friends, but they're not really a couple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not a couple, but she's transitioning, but they have a child together.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're cool. They're not like hating each other. It's not that concept.
Okay.
Latavia has a small baby, and I think she's going through some drama with her baby daddy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't be knowing people's stories. I just mind my business, child. My story is about, after season 2, there were a couple of different labels that came to me for chapter 6. And my story is who I'm going to go with. I need to get music for it. I didn't have any music. That, being in couples therapy, dealing with my sister as my manager, who had a stillborn, you're not going there. Who has a stillborn, her baby was stillborn. So it hurt her mentally.
Yeah.
And now she's my manager, who has to deal with who has to deal with that concept. And it's very hard for her to work because she hates the industry because it stressed her out and caused this problem. So dealing with that, my mama's still living me, get on my nerves. Going through couples therapy. But I'm pretty happy this season. I don't have, it's like I finally got to get a chance to sit down somewhere without somebody to keep trying to come for me.
Right.
So I'm kind of the one who's more balanced, just trying to keep everybody else from killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is weird,
But with that being said, what is the relationship like with you and Nikki as of now? Do y'all speak?
there is no relationship, and there never will be. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I can stand 10 feet tall in that decision. I just, no. I don't hate her. I wish her the best in everything that she does. I hope that she excels and moves on and does well in her life. But she's just not the type of person I would ever want to deal with on any kind of level, because I don't think you don't match your values don't match mine.
Right.
You know, it's not always about you have to force yourself to be somebody from. If we don't see eye to eye, that's cool. We're two different people, so you do your thing, and I'm gonna do mine.
Right.
I'm not going to throw shade on her. It's that, you know, like she's done. She spends her life, you know, talking about Syleena. However, thanks for the publicity. But I'm not gonna tell people she's a bad person and all. You know, you see for yourself who she is. You know, but that doesn't mean she's a terrible person.
Right.
You know, she's a woman at the end of the day. She's a human. You know, human being. I don't condone all the things that people said about her and how they bashed her. I don't condone that behavior. But yeah, that's on her. She got to walk her walk. And that's why I walk around with people that I know like me and care about me and that are on the same page.
Well, let's talk about your diving game real quick.
Oh.
Rock is serious. Cameron, get some of that. That man
I
love
wake
you.
up, that
man love
He
you.
do.
He love
Let
you.
him tell it. Well, at least he used to. That was just 7 years ago.
He love you.
So, what? Just the Pringles? Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
so yeah, I've been married for 7 years to Keywan Harris, ex-basketball player in the NBA. Anyone overseas, and now he has an organization called Future Superstars.
An official basketball wife.
I actually am a basketball wife. I'm talking about loving kids, howling in the audience. Because I used to have to fly 4,000 miles with my baby and all. These basketball wives don't know shit. Let me tell you something too. You got a man that play basketball overseas and you got kids by him, you ain't hitting no shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you my baby was like, first of all, he's 2 months. I couldn't take him out the country until he was 2 months. So I had to take him. I was breastfeeding with all the baggage, and then it's a 10-hour flight, so you can't go to sleep. You're just up for 24 hours. You're in the airport, you had a connecting flight in Germany, you push the buggy, you got to change pampers every 5 seconds, the baby crying, 8-hour flight. And I had to do that till he was 2 years old, 3 years old. So he running now, he 1 year old, you know, he running up and down the aisles and shit. People, I had to cuss the steward out because she's like, can you insinuate you can make him be quiet? I'm like, it's your father, the answer to that. You don't think I want him to be quiet? So that was tough, you know, having to change time zones and then try to sleep train him again, you know, it was tough. But I was a real life basketball wife, honey. Everything was, I'm pumping in the car on the way to the game. It was ridiculous. Now that's the basketball wife. The wife that's like with 18,000 kids. You could, okay, even for the NBA, that's all she do is like worry about the kids because she doesn't work. So she has to take care of the entire household. All he does is pay bills. So she has to do everything, the upkeep, the calling of the gardeners, the this, the that. Our house was built up from the ground. I had to make sure I was on top of all of that. The paint, the this, the grass, the this, the bills, the this. It was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it was hard.
Yes.
I have mad love for housewives. They real ones.
So before we wrap up, where can your viewers find you on social media?
Syleena_Johnson is my Twitter. Syleena Johnson, all one word, is Instagram. SylenaMusic.com is my website. Facebook, Syleena Johnson Official. I have a health and fitness page called Sheeling Health and Fitness on Facebook, like that page. It also has a Twitter account, you can follow that. I have to get better with it. I've just been really focused on this, you know, chapter 6. But I have shows coming up. I have a bunch of shows coming up, so go to my website and it has my shows. MTV.com has my tour dates, you know, well, like spot dates. And what else? Just really doing that, getting ready for season 3. It's going to be so amazing because you'll get to see. Yeah, we're gonna fight, but then it'll resolve.
Right.
You know, like folks gonna walk away. Like right now, I could call every. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you're gonna fight.
Yes.
You're different people. Everybody got their own opinion. You're supposed to not agree, but why do I gotta agree? You know, why I got still on to not agree?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or why do you gotta get all the way just like that? You see what I'm saying? Why we gotta go there all the time? So this season, you have that, but you have love, and you have women working together on instances. I'm really proud of Kiki this season. She taps into some of the reasons on why she's the way she is, and I think that's important for people to see.
Right.
I'm happy for Monifa because she, really gets into her music. Mila has a son who's autistic, and a lot of women, and just the whole thing that she's been dealing with that for the past 5-6 years by herself, well, with music, but he travels a lot. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So dealing with that, Latavia, her being a mom, a new mom, and dealing with that in her career and having to be, not really a big singer, but trying to really tap into that. You know what I'm saying? So, and have to come off the whole Beyonce, that's tough. I was like, that bitch is called Beyonce is so you got to come off of that, you know what I'm saying? And people are sad at you like, what you doing? Everybody else is doing stuff. So it's just a really great season. It airs April 23rd on TV1, which is a Wednesday, I think at 10 p.m. Eastern. Now, don't get mad at us. We're not doing a premiere party here in Atlanta because Angie's out of the country, and you will see why she's out of the country in season 3 of Grammy Divas. Angie's out of the country performing. So we felt like if it wasn't going to be all of us, then we didn't want it to be any of
It
us.
defeats the purpose.
And so we just did our own thing. I'm flying to New York. Kiki has a show in New York. Monifa lives there, so I'm flying in to go be with them, the MILFs. And then Mila has a release party here with Rebel, which is a makeup line by Julius.
Oh, yes,
right.
From Control Magazine.
For Control Magazine, so they're doing something with her, which is cool, and probably Latavia will probably hang with her. But it's not that we don't love each other. We just say, you know what, let's just try to get as much press as we can in different areas, So
well, I enjoyed the premiere party last year at the museum.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
I was at a different party where we actually saw the show. But I heard that was a circus.
Yeah.
Cool. But we were at Harlem Nights. We actually shot here, Sweet, for this season. The very first episode was here at Sweet. I threw an engagement party for Monique and give y'all sneak peeks. And that shit didn't.
Stay tuned.
It didn't turn out how I envisioned. It didn't quite go how we had planned it to. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. And I was like, I said I ain't going no more parties and trying to help us together to do nothing else.
So before we even wrap up, you've been in the game for a while now, and we have an up-and-coming artist. What advice would you give her?
She's very pretty too. What's your name?
I'm Shanae.
Shanae. Yeah. I think I've seen you too. Don't be acting up on that show.
It's done, it's filmed, it's over, it's aired, the union is aired, it's over,
she acted up.
I did not, she attacked me.
You have to defend yourself. You have to defend yourself.
How do y'all sit there and tell us always every fight that I've been in was self-defense?
She said every fight.
It was only 2.
Well, in her defense, this show is a little different from RBD.
Completely different.
They don't set us up to fight each other. They do that to them.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That is the basis of the show.
Thank you.
However, you are going to have to be like, I will not fight you. We're not going to do this.
That's the thing about it. Like I
Because
sat on the
Jesus.
couch the whole time with my hands on this.
Yeah. She would swing on me, you catch her, put her down, and twist her up in a presto, and say, we're not going to do this. We're bigger than this. Yeah, you know what, I have a dream
I
speech.
should have hit her
And
with
the
some
whole
holy
time,
water.
be kneeing the shit out of her while nobody sees me. Pinching the shit out of her. But yeah, her show's a little different. But I am looking for, I had a group called Lane Shore that was amazing. They broke up because they're crazy. And so I still think the concept of the group is amazing. Oh, that's okay. And so I'm going to find that super group. So it turns out she dances and sings, and she looks like envision what I'm telling you. If I can show you the picture of them, I wish I had it on my phone. I think I do have it on my phone. The picture of them, the girl was very light. She had green eyes and she had the blonde hair, but she didn't want to be different. She didn't want to listen to like the visual of what we saw. Like I saw her as the Marilyn Monroe, because you're in a group with 2 guys.
Right.
So, and they fang.
Yes.
So you gotta turn up on your fang.
Sexy.
You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta be way sexy and like. So I wanted her to be like the queen even, you know, of the group. You know what I'm saying? And be like snatched all the time with boleros and just like, here I am, you know, that bitch of the group. See what I'm saying? Because they light skinned. Women gonna like them, but I want women to like her. I mean, I want men to love her and women to want to be like her. That's how I want her to be in the group. And like just bad, you know what I'm saying? But
She ain't want to listen.
Melinda's a little grimier, you know, and her voice is kind of like mine. It's like deep, you know what I'm saying? And she can really, like, really sing. But I thought that would make it even better because you're this pretty. What time? Oh, let me see. Let me show you. She bad.
I didn't want to interrupt. Your pose has been texting me. You gotta go. Your pose is
Okay.
yeah, you gotta go.
She bad. She fine. But she didn't want to be like, you know what I'm saying, like bad. You know what I'm saying?
So now she at home doing.
Well, now she's still a writer and she's still performing, but Lakeshore would have been out of here. You know, literally, she would have been out of here. Is that on her Facebook? Is that Instagram?
Facebook.
Go on Instagram, Reggie, and pull up. But I ain't gonna
I
get it.
love this woman. And I must publicly apologize. We were at a taping for Kiki White, and I was clapping. I could hear you in the head.
Right, I was like, oh, stop being this excited. I know she's singing down. We see it. Kiki was singing
I
down,
want to
too.
apologize to you.
No, it's
If
okay.
I can hear you in the head, I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay. I like people that like shows. But yes, I should get your information.
You
Because
definitely
if you
should.
can dance already, honey, that's half the battle. You're already fine. You can dance. You already got the hair. You just wanted to, I wanted it to be like, you know, like
Oh,
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Like the black Marilyn. Who's seen it? Who's seen it? No one looks like that.
Nobody.
Right.
As a black
Now wait.
It's lame.
Really quick. This is a TSL exclusive, so
Yes.
nobody better steal this idea. You know, you gotta copyright.
Oh, I already paid for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's already.
'Cause, you know, the people be watching.
I already
next
bought
thing
that
you know-
child. That's already. I got a trademark on that.
You
So
know,
good luck with stealing that. We'll be in court. But I am going to get this group off and together, and then I'm going to place them with top producers, and they're going to win because there's no lane.
You're right.
I just need two guys that's real fine, y'all out there, that assist us. Because now, looks like we might have a girl. We just gotta taste. We gotta test this sink. I'm gonna need to know. But if you're a dancer, you already a performer. That's half the battle. So, all right, I have to go to my yoga class because I go to Bikram yoga, my yogi, and then yeah. What time is it? Am I real buck wild?
Real quick.
You
This
said-
is a throwback with us.
Me and Kiki have a
Yeah.
very ridiculous time together. Because she's vulgar and everything she says is either pussies and monkeys and booty and farting and fucking. Like, she just says the most vulgar things.
Off the chair.
And I'm like, why this beautiful face says the most amazing things out of her
And we
mouth?
love her for it.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
I needed to clean up though.
Yeah.
We gotta get this brand together. We gotta clean up. Who is this? Oh, this Melinda.
We got a lot going on. It's a TSL exclusive. I thank you all for tuning in. We have the beautiful Shanae.
Yeah.
Tell me where to find you one more time.
Okay, you can find me on IG at Nay_Monique, on Twitter at _Born to be Nay, and you can book me at booknaymonique@gmail.com.
She's a bad girl turned singer. We'll talk about it.
Yes.
And we have the icon, legend, music, R&B, singer, songwriter, producer,
Actress, model,
Just-
everything.
That was them.
See, we get
See the
sidetracked
hair?
so easily.
You already.
Wait, wrap us up, baby. Wrap us up.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out. Good night. Good luck and thanks for coming out. And stay tuned. TSL. TSL exclusives. Stay tuned because they have all the coldest people on their show. R&B Divas Season 3, April 23rd. Keep your televisions locked to TV 1. And don't judge us. Bad Girls Club, is it already aired?
It's over and done with. I am done with that.
She's like, thank God. Okay. But be on the lookout for her, for what she's got cooking because you never know. We may have some things coming together.
You know?
So, we love you. We thank you. Good night.
We
Don't
out.
drive drunk. That's my tip. Hi, this is Syleena Johnson, and you are watching Shooter's World. So keep it locked right here.